Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Xtina's Take, where guess what? You get my take, right? Anyway, it's early morning. I literally I ain't gonna say I woke up, I've been up half the night, but anyway, so I'm trying to hurry up and get this done before my daughter wakes up. So, I hope everybody had a good 4th. I know there's this big thing about not celebrating it, especially among our people, because it's not really for us. I did do the whole Juneteenth thing, which was beautiful. I'm not gonna say I necessarily celebrated the 4th, but I have a young child and she's been doing this since she was little. So yeah, we did have a cookout and we did shoot fireworks. It was just a family thing though. It wasn't like anybody over or anything like that. So, and it was more or less for her, and she just know it's a day to cook out and shoot fireworks. So that's about all I explained it to her. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was safe. So anyway, the big thing right now, what is the big thing right now besides these spiking coronavirus cases, which I mean I knew it was coming. You opened everything back up before y'all can get a handle on it. And as much as I hate to say this, I'm sure some of the protests had something to do with it, because you got mass gatherings of people in close quarters. I mean, it was definitely for a good reason, and I mean, I'm not hating on it on any level. You've seen my videos, I definitely supported the protests and the movement and the cause, but you have to also think about, it's still a damn virus out here, but that's how important the movement was. We said fuck the virus basically, but now we're paying for it. So it's still scary. I guess it's just something we're going to have to learn to live with, because I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. I mean, it's a virus. So, I mean, the common cold is a virus, and we still ain't figured out a cure for that. So, I pray they can come up with a cure for it. I don't know how I feel about the vaccine. They need to test 45 ass first. If they gonna give the vaccine test, let him be first in line. Even if he ain't president no more, just because this shit happened while he was on watch, let him be the first one to get tested for the vaccine. Then y'all let me know how it work out, okay? Anyway, so I just continue to pray and stay as safe as we possibly can. We're still doing the social distancing. We are getting out a little bit more, but still not with a lot of people. It's wearing on us though. It's hard, and we just wonder if life is ever going to return back to normal, which it probably won't, because like I said, this thing is here now, and it's been mishandled so inappropriately and so disgustingly recklessly by our president. So whatever. Anyway, so the hot topic right now is the whole August Alsina, Jada Pinkett, Will Smith thing, right? So I don't know where the hell I be at, right? Because from everything I read and the comments I done went through and all the stuff I done looked up, it seemed like a lot of people had known about them for a minute. Like there's a lot of pictures of them together. I guess she kind of like I don't know what you want to call it, because like I said, I'm still half asleep, but I guess she just kind of like welcomed them in with open arms into the family. I don't know, but I was so lost on this. Like, it's when I found out, I'm like, they were a thing? Like, when were they a thing? Like, now I'm hearing he made songs about her. And first of all, I very peripherally, as I say, know who August Alsina is. No, he's a singer. Honestly, I hate to tell you this, I probably can't even name 2 songs of his. I just know who he is peripherally. I know he's a singer. I know he's had a couple of hits. I'm not into him, and that doesn't mean anything in terms of his talent. Sometimes I'm just very late on people. But like I said, I'm just like, this was a thing. So when it all came out, I'm like, well, damn, when did this happen? And all of a sudden I looked it up, and I'm like, oh, so this was a thing. Because you see a lot of pictures of him and her, and they look very comfortable together. So, do I believe them? I do. Only because I seen the pictures and I seen how close they are. Oh, my daughter's here. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I thought I can get away with not waking her up, but I guess I did. Anyway, but do I believe it? Absolutely. And the reason why is because, like I said, seen them pictures, and they looked very close. And I'm like, I know I wouldn't be, if I was married. I mean, I am a married woman. I wouldn't be hugged up on or letting them. I mean, respect. Like, I barely honestly hug men, and I'm married. Like, unless you're a family member or a really, 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 really close friend that I've known for like years, and I'm talking about like basically childhood, I don't hug men, unless like the last man I hugged that wasn't my husband, I hugged him, was because my car was on freaking fire and he tried to put my car out. So of course he deserved a hug for that, because he didn't have to do that and he did. Okay, but in terms of just like hugging people, I'm very like about that, about being respectful. You know what I'm saying? Like saying the way they was looking, honey. Now, and the fact that it's been rumors circulating for years about them and having an open marriage or open relationship, or they swingers. I think if the first rumor is that they were swingers, and then I guess they tried to quiet that one down, and now the second rumor is they just have an open relationship. But now August is saying that he had Will's blessing and that they're life partners and not romantically involved, which I believe that too, because from the way they relate to each other, I'm not saying they don't love each other. I'm sure there's a deep love there. I mean, they've been together 20 something years. I'm sure there's a deep love there, a deep respect there. I'm sure there's even still a deep connection there between them. I'm not saying that, but just when I look at like their, like, cause I follow him on Instagram, so whenever I look at their stuff, and he's great on Instagram, by the way. Like, I haven't seen nothing from his lately, but when he was doing Instagram a lot, honey, he can make a whole career out of Instagram, much less anything else, because his Instagrams were like hilarious and just really well produced, which of course, if you worth $100 million, you can get producers to come in and produce your Instagram stuff. But anyway, back to that. But like, this how I see they relate to each other. I mean, at first I'm like, okay, well, hell, they've been together for 20 years. Of course they've gotten used to each other. They've gotten comfortable with each other. So of course it's not going to be that on fire, passionate, that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But like, even how they talk about each other, it's like you can kind of, I don't know, the sense that I get is, yeah, they may be swinging or they may be having open relationships. So they do actually see each other as just life partners. Like, I don't even think they refer to each other as husband and wife anymore. It's like partners. I don't know, it's weird. They're weird, period. And I love me some Will Smith. I ain't that great on Jada, but I love me some Will Smith. But they're weird. Like, their marriage to me is weird. The way they raise their kids is just weird. Like, I don't know, I shouldn't say that, but it's just, it is like Willow and Jaden, honey. I don't know, they just, honey, free balling it, I guess. They just like, fuck it, do whatever the hell you want, we got the money. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know if there was any discipline in that house. I'm not saying they're disrespectful kids, they're not, but they're just, it's just like, I remember that picture that came out like a couple years ago. Willow, I think she was like 13 or 14 years old. She had like a grown ass man on her bed, and I think he had his shirt off or some shit like that. I'm like, who does that? And then they came back defending, well, he's a family friend. I don't give a fuck. I could have known you since damn near birth, but you a grown ass man laying in bed with my motherfucking daughter? Hell no, I don't get. So that right there tell me they was on some other shit with that parenting thing, cause and they now probably on some other shit with that relationship thing. So why he came out with it at this particular time, I don't know. And maybe his form of healing, from my understanding. Now, what I do remember of him, I hate to say, I can't remember none of his hits. I hate to say that, but I remember more of him being really sick for a while. I think he had lupus or something that made him really sick. I remember about his sister dying. I think he took her kids in or something like that. So that's what I know him from. I know him more from his dramas and stuff than I actually do the music. But I mean, he's been traumatized. So I guess, and they're saying during that time that they were messing with each other. He was going through the whole illness thing or whatever. So I don't know, he was vulnerable. Now people are like, well, she was preying on him because he was vulnerable. And that may be true. You know, he seems, I don't want to say he's a damaged person, but I mean, he's been through enough to damage you, you know. So, you know, he may have just been in a very vulnerable spot at that time. You know, he seemed like he's still trying to get his head together. You know what I'm saying? Or his heart together or something. I don't know. But on one hand, it's like, yeah, you might have caught him at a vulnerable moment, but on the other hand, it's like, boo boo, you knew she was married. I don't give a damn what she told you about a husband. She could have told you he was the most horrible thing in the world, but the point matter is she's still married to him. Or she could have told you they had an open thing going on. Point of the matter is she's still married to him. She's been married to this man for 20 some years. They done built a freaking empire. She ain't going no damn where. She was not going nowhere, especially for not for you. Now, you was entertainment for her. I mean, from the way you talking, you actually really fell for her. I can see the appeal. Jada's Pink is not my tea, though. She is not my tea. She's not my cup of tea. I've never really been into her like that. Like, I like her acting, but in terms of her, I don't know, she's just never been my cup of tea. I think she's a beautiful woman, absolutely gorgeous woman, and I think she has kind of like that spirit about her that can kind of draw people in, not me, but other people in. You know what I'm saying? But it's just something off about her I just don't get. I don't know, but anyway, um but at the end of the day, you knew the girl was married, so I don't know if you thought she was supposed to leave this multi-million-dollar man that she with and been with for 20 years, this highly successful man. You know what I'm saying? And let's just be real, Will Smith's career way a lot more successful than Jada's, okay? So I mean, when's the last thing you ever seen Jada Pinkett in besides Set It Off in a Different World? Like, for real, what's the last thing she's been in besides Red Table Talk? I don't even watch that. I can care less about it, but I'm just saying. Either way, boy, you knew she was married. You should have left her alone. And if you was, and here's my thing with that. If you're going to do stuff like that, I don't condone it. But if you're going to do stuff like that, like, y'all got to understand y'all roles. Y'all got to understand the role y'all play and play y'all part. Like, you can't, like, she married. Understand you a side piece. There's only so much that she can give you emotionally. And more than likely, she's probably only there for the dick. I mean, don't get me wrong. August fine, honey. I don't know what the hell he got going on with his hair right now, but hell, I can't talk. Look what the hell I got on my head. But anyway, but the boy fine. When he clean up nice. I'm like, well, shit, I can see why you jumped on that dick. Anyway, so, but anyway, he said what he said. She's supposed to be coming out on Red Table Talk to saying she needs to do. I forgot what her saying was on Instagram. There's some healing that needs to be done or something she has said or whatever. I don't know. I ain't about to watch it because I think it's going to be a waste of time. Because honestly, I don't think she's going to come out and admit shit. I think she's going to talk around it. I think she's going to say a whole bunch of nothing with a whole lot of sophisticated words. She's going to make it sound pretty. So I'll just catch the clips on Instagram because I ain't about to waste my time with that one. But whatever. I believe them, though. I'll leave it at that. So, but I do believe both of them were wrong. I'm gonna try and keep this real short, only because my daughter is up, and she's looking for me. So I had talked about before about people that I be slow to discover people, y'all. Like, I be like last time I told y'all, I think it was Rotimi. I was slow to discover him. Like, everybody knew about him, and I'm sitting here looking, I'm lost. Like, I ain't know the boy sing. So my new person in music that I just discovered this week, and I'm absolutely in love with, is this rapper. He's not even, he's a rapper. He sings, he raps, he does a little bit of both, but he's so super talented. And he's Saint John. He's a Guyanese American rapper, I think. Because I Google people, okay? If I'm going to be into you, like, I want to know everything about you, okay? I want to know what you ate that morning, okay? I know that's a little freaky, but hey, that's just kind of how I am. I kind of have to ingest everything about the person. But no, dude is super talented. Like, I am so in love with both of his albums right now. Like, he's been on repeat for like a day or two now. You know what I'm saying? Like, super, 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 super talented. And he's diverse, like, very diverse. It's not like he just does one thing. He kind of... If The Weeknd and Travis Scott had a child, that would be him. Okay? I'll put it like that. So, that would be him. Because he kind of puts me in the mind of both of them, and he does his own thing. But right now I'm loving Roses, and I just discovered it the other day. My daughter, I actually put it on the music channel or whatever because she wanted to dance or whatever, and all of a sudden I heard the song come on. So I'm looking, like, I come in the living room, I'm like, who is this? And so of course I wait till the video end to see who it was, and I looked him up, and then I listened to both his albums, and right now I love him. Like, right now Roses is my favorite. My absolute favorite is Borders, and it's a song he did with Lenny Kravitz. Now, I respect anybody who can work with Lenny Kravitz, honey, because Lenny Kravitz, I've been a fan of Lenny Kravitz for a long time. Lenny Kravitz, I've been with him since his album 5 came out, and that was 20-some damn years ago, okay? I fucks with Lenny Kravitz. I love him. And let me just say, because I just seen the video for Borders, let me just say, honey, that man 55 years old, he can get it. He can get it, because that man, after all these years, is still fine as hell. Like, I'm looking like, damn, Lenny, like, 55, boy. Oh, Lord, honey, you got to get them Viagra's. I don't know. He look like he don't even need it. Shit. But anyway, he can, especially what he did with that microphone, honey. Y'all need to check that video out. It's sexy as hell. Sexy as hell. But that's my and it's a deep song. Like, you really listen to the lyrics, it's really deep. Deeper than I thought he could go at first. But that's my favorite one. It's another one called Three Below that I really love. What's the other one? Was it Brilliant Bitch? It was that one. And check him out. He has 2 albums out currently. The first one is called The Collection. The other one is something about ghetto. I hate to say it's early, I can't remember, but y'all definitely check him out, because like I'm loving him right now. So and I'm a little late, because apparently people knew who he was before I did. They were like, you didn't hear trap? I'm like, well, no, but whatever. So, but that's my latest discovery is St. John. But he's good. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I had mentioned Travis Scott. Now, and that's gonna be my random thought, because I'm gonna hurry up and finish this so I can get with my daughter. But so my random thought is Travis Scott. I've never been a Travis Scott fan, and I don't know why. I don't understand his lane. I don't know what his lane is. I don't know how to explain it any other way. Like, I know most of the rappers I listen to, or most of the music I listen to, I know the lane they're supposed to be in, or that it has a certain feel or something. And him, he confuses me. I don't get him. You know, which is really weird, because there are some of his songs that I do like. Like, of course, Sicko Mode was the one that I liked the most, because the beat just hard as hell. Love Sicko Mode. The Hills, I think, is that the one? Roaming in the Hills. I like that one. And I think Butterflies is another one that I like. And so then I had to think, like, you like most of his stuff, but you're still not really a fan. I just can't really get into him, and I don't know why, because his music, I do like most of it. I just don't know his lane. I don't know what he's supposed to be doing. Somebody, if y'all, please explain it to me. If somebody could please explain, I don't even know what genre, but what lane he is, or what he is about, because I don't get it. But anyway, because he Kylie baby daddy, and I'm nosy as fuck, and they've been relatively private about their relationship, I finally got Netflix, y'all. And I'm about to cancel it, because I don't know, I may keep it, but I've only literally watched 2 things on there since I've had it. So anyway, I finally got my big girl drawers on and got that Netflix. And so I got Netflix, and I had actually watched his documentary, which is, hey mom, I think I could fly, something like that. Mom, watch me fly, whatever. But I knew Kylie was in it. That's a pretty only goddamn reason I watched it, because I was like, ooh, I'm about to show their relationship, which it really didn't. Show maybe 3 clips of her, and I don't even think they interacted with each other in any of them. So it was like, whatever. And the documentary was kind of trippy, because it didn't follow, how do I want to put it? It didn't follow like a singular narrative, or I think that's how I want to say it. It didn't really follow a singular narrative. It was just basically a lot of clips of him backstage or during his tour, and his different accomplishments and stuff like that. That's basically what it was. It was just basically snapshots of him. Like, I still don't even really get a sense of who he is as a person. But what did surprise me about it was how hard I had no idea he was that big. I had no idea Travis Scott was that big. I had no idea. And maybe because I just didn't understand him, but I did not know he was that big. Like, I was looking at that movie, like, you see his concerts, and it's like a fucking rock. It's like Michael Jackson. It's like you got people passing the hell out. You got people moshing, like 30,000 people. Like, it's crazy, the energy of his concert. Like, damn. Like, I'm like, damn, boy, I didn't know you was doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may not understand or follow you or follow what the hell you trying to do, but anytime you can move people like that, there's something special about you. If you can move people like that, because the people like literally was passing the hell out at his concerts. And the one thing I do like about him too is he does seem like he really loves his fans. Like, you can see he really loves that. Now, if that was anything else I took from that whole documentary, because like I said, you didn't get too personal with him. I mean, I still don't know who he is as a person, but the one thing I did take from that whole documentary was that he does really, really love his fans. And he loves that connection between them. So I did appreciate that. And like I said, I had no idea boy was that damn big. I was looking at this shit like people was passing out and moshing, and and just going crazy. People talking about how he changed their life, and I'm like, Travis Scott, really? But hey, I mean, just because it ain't me don't mean, to other people. But like I said, if y'all want to drop a comment and please explain Travis Scott appeal to me, can y'all do that? Which is really weird because I love sainT John and he kind of puts me in the vein of Travis Scott. But like I said, if Weeknd and Travis Scott had a baby, it would have been him. So I can kind of follow sainT John's lane. Like, I kind of get what he's doing, but I can't get what the hell. I still can't get what Travis doing. I don't know. Somebody drop a comment. Please let this ignorant old woman know, because I really don't know. Anyway, I'm about to go tend to my daughter. Y'all be safe out here as always. Like the video. Please like the video, y'all. Y'all gotta let me know. Subscribe. That too. And comment. I'm waiting on y'all comments. So I've gotten a couple, and I love y'all for that. But I can always use more. We can always talk. Like I said, let's talk.